Rap group Migos mourning the loss of one of its members. That tragic story kicks off today's trending stories. It's time for our Hot Topics, brought to you by Chicago at Walton Arts Center. Migos rapper Takeoff is dead after a shooting in Houston. Takeoff, who was part of Migos along with Quavo and Offset, was 28 years old. Security guards who were in the area heard the shooting but did not see who did it, a police spokesperson said. 2 other people were injured and taken to hospitals in private vehicles, police report.
This was all over my feed. Matter of fact, when it came in, I was like, wait, what? Because you never know. Like, social media has killed a lot of people when it wasn't quite their time yet.
That's true.
This story, very tragic. And you've been seeing this a lot, celebrities just tragically being killed. And so I'm really just thinking about Quavo and Offset, their family. So I think Takeoff is their cousin. Right. Quavo is their uncle, so that they're all family. So this has to just hit like so hard on so many levels. So we'll keep you posted on this story. Yeah, Halloween may be over, but what about all the candy that we have left? I know I have plenty. I brought it to work so everyone here can eat it, but I'm really the one eating it. There are some ways that you can use it. How about in your kitchen? You can freeze them or add them to ice cream, shakes, or baked treats, which is great if you've got a lot of chocolate left over. Serving them on Thanksgiving, which is something I do plan on doing. Also, another way to make sure that your treats don't go to waste. And you can always get hands-on, maybe do some crafts with your candy. You do that with your family and friends. Sometimes some nonprofits will also take candy to give to the kiddos. So just be on the lookout for that too.
That's right. If your
candy, or you can give it to me.
Yes, I was going to say, if your candy makes it all the way to Thanksgiving, you're doing it wrong. Why? Why would it last that long? Eat that stuff up. Okay, Heidi Klum takes the bait at her costume party again this year. She was able to dig herself out of the ground for another night out, this time dressed up as a worm right there. The TV personality showed up dressed as a massive rain worm on the red carpet in New York while her husband was a fisherman dragging her in. Klum said getting into costume and makeup took almost 12 hours.
Yes.
And she felt a little claustrophobic. Look, she's doing an interview down there.
I'm just figuring out what's happening on the inside that cannot be comfortable. And then she's laying on the ground and she gets back up. But I have to give it to Heidi. She goes all out at these parties every year. Yeah, so notable guests were there, star-studded people: Questlove, Ice-T, Elon Musk, Jeremy Scott, the Blondes, Kim Petras, many more showed up to Heidi Klum's party, where she just laid on the ground and gave interviews. When Heidi commits, she commits. 12 hours in makeup for that.
Yeah.
She made it worth it, though, so she looks good.
Look at that, crazy.
Well, nearly 40 years since the release of A Christmas Story comes the sequel called A Christmas Story sequel.
Oh, creative title. Okay.
Peter Billingsley reprises his role as Ralphie Parker, now grown, who returns to his childhood home after the death of his father and wants to give his new family a magical Christmas. So you can see A Christmas Story sequel. That's going to be streaming on HBO Max this month, November the 17th. Confession? Never seen A Christmas Story.
I knew that you were going to say that.
I had a
feeling.
I get the gist of it. I know the lines like, you should try out. Have never seen it.
Well, hop in on the sequel.
I know.
Looks good. Looks fun. This might be a little controversial, what we're about to talk about here, because verified Twitter users may have to pay up to keep their status. That's right. According to reports, Twitter is planning to start charging maybe around $20 monthly for verified users to keep their blue check. It would be part of a new version of the premium subscription called Twitter Blue under Elon Musk. The current Twitter Blue is optional and costs $4.99. It offers users ad-free articles and other perks. According to reports, verified users would have 90 days to sign up for this premium subscription plan or lose their blue check. Last week, of course, Musk closed on a $44 billion deal to buy Twitter.
I'll tell you right now, not paying for that.
And
I saw Stephen King also was like, I'm not paying $20 for this. This is ridiculous. The point of being verified is so that people know that it's really you. Because, of course, with, people getting scammed and just all these things happening, the blue check mark just says, okay, you are who you really say that you are. Now I got to pay to say who I really
I know. That's ridiculous.
Confused.
I'm with Stephen King.